Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's reading is going to be a twin flame reading. We're going to look into the current energy for divine masculine and divine feminine. Before I get started with the reading, there is something that I do want to talk about. So yesterday I did a live reading, and during this live reading I was basically, drawing cards for the ones who showed up to the live readings. This is something that I do every 6 months. The thing is that I would like to do this more. The only thing is that in order for me to do it more frequently, I would, need more people to participate. In order for more people to participate, I would need your help with that. If you could share my videos or share my channel, it can bring in more people. Okay, it's a good opportunity for you to have a couple of cards drawn for you to see what spirit would like for you to know. There is no charge for that. However, if you're wanting a mini reading, I do ask for a donation on mini readings. If you have a specific question, again, I ask for a donation. I'm not charging a particular price. It's whatever you can donate, okay? And it's basically a huge discount from, what my regular personal readings cost, so it's an opportunity to have a mini reading, and for a very big discount based on whatever it is that you can donate. And if you just cannot donate, I am still pulling cards for the other people who cannot donate. The only thing is, it's basically, I'm pulling a card and maybe a clarifier, and it's basically to let you know what spirit wants you to know. It's not based on your specific question. It's just based on what spirit wants you to know at that particular time. For the ones who donate, they can actually ask the question and get a mini reading. So again, it's something that I want to be able to do more frequently, even once a week if possible. But again, in order to do that, I would just need more people to participate. In order for people to participate, I would need your cooperation and help, by sharing my channel and sharing my videos. So, if all of you want to see more of those live readings and get the opportunity to have some cards drawn for you or have a mini reading, then just go ahead and start sharing my videos and sharing my channel, so that we can get more people and I can be able to do a lot more of these live readings. So anyway, having said all that, we are going to do a reading for divine masculine and divine feminine. Keep in mind, these readings are general. They may or may not resonate for you. If you are interested in a personal reading, then all the information is in the description box, along with information on candle work or jar works. The information is in there as well. So let's go ahead and get started and see what is the current energy for divine masculine and divine feminine. So we're going to start with divine masculine and see what his current overall energy is at this time. So spirit, for divine masculine, what is his current energy, his overall current energy at this time? for divine masculine. Overall energy. Overall energy for divine masculine at this current time. Okay. So we have forgiveness. So let's go ahead and pull one for divine feminine. Overall energy for divine feminine. Current overall energy for divine feminine. Okay, so for divine feminine, we do have regret. So let's go ahead and look at divine masculine. So it says forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. Okay. For divine feminine, we have regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. So actually that, that goes hand in hand because, divine masculine is wanting forgiveness. And then with regret, someone feels remorse. So obviously, the person who feels remorse is divine masculine because he is wanting forgiveness from his divine feminine. So obviously it says someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. So I get the feeling that divine masculine may have, done something to hurt you recently. And if it's not something that's happened recently, it could be something that may occur in the next few days or the next few weeks. Okay, so be aware of that, because sometimes the energies have already happened, and sometimes they are going to happen. So either way, divine masculine wants forgiveness, and he does feel remorse for something that he did to divine feminine. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what this is all about. So let me pull a few cards for divine masculine and see what this is all about. So Spirit, for divine masculine, what is this forgiveness about and this remorse about? What is this all about for divine masculine? For divine masculine, what is this forgiveness and remorse all about? Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more. Tell me a little bit more about what this story is about. Okay, so the first card that we have is the Knight of Swords. It is in the upright position. We have the Tower, and it is in the reverse position. We do have the Hermit in the upright, and we have the Two of Swords in the upright position. So what I'm getting is, so I absolutely feel like this Hermit does have to do with this forgiveness and remorse, okay? So what I'm seeing with this Knight of Swords, so the Knight of Swords is somebody who takes action. He's very hasty, and he takes actions on things without really thinking them through, okay? And whatever it was that whatever action it was that he did, it was quick, it was fast. It was not premeditated. It was very spontaneous, okay? Right next to the Tower is basically telling me that whatever it was that he did out of haste definitely caused a Tower moment, okay? The fact that it's in reverse is basically telling me that it's, so because it's in reverse, it's not like a Tower moment is coming. This is telling me that he caused a Tower moment, okay? He caused a Tower moment, and whatever this Tower moment was, he did it, like I said, he did it very fast. He did it with haste, and because he caused this Tower moment, now he's wanting forgiveness and he's wanting remorse, okay? And I feel like with the Hermit, the reason why he wants forgiveness and remorse for the way that he treated you, I feel like after he did what he did with the Hermit, he kind of, took some time out for himself and did some soul searching. And during this soul searching, this is where he realized that he wants forgiveness for what he did, and he feels remorse for the way he treated you, okay? And again, so he obviously went into hermit mode, and he got some enlightenment through his soul searching, okay? So that's why he feels this way. It obviously had to do with him being at a crossroads, okay? He was at a crossroads, and he had to make a decision about something. And I get the feeling that the decision that he was at a crossroads, and the decision that he made was obviously not the right decision, okay? So let's go ahead and get a clarifier for the Knight of Swords to see you know what, let me see. Let me use this card, just this deck, to see if we can get a little more information on what he did. So what did Divine Masculine do in haste that caused this Tower moment? What did this Divine Masculine do that caused this Tower moment? Let me pull one more card. Give me one more card, Spirit. One more card. What did Divine Masculine do in haste? Okay, so the first card that came out is change, and this is talking about moving, okay? So I feel like this Divine Masculine, and this is not going to resonate for everyone, okay? But what I am seeing is that this Divine Masculine moved, and he moved and it didn't tell Divine Feminine, okay? It's like he didn't even let her know that he was moving. He just kind of packed up his stuff and he left, okay? And then we have codependency, okay? A codependency relationship is, it says PRSE, I guess that means present. So, I feel like this Divine Masculine, this is basically telling me that Divine Masculine moved, and he moved in with a karmic, okay? If they, were not already living together, just in, if this Divine Masculine was just in a relationship with a karmic, basically what happened is he moved in with this karmic partner, okay? And the reason why he moved in with this karmic partner is because he's basically codependent on this karmic. So I feel like once Divine Feminine found out that this Divine Masculine moved in with a karmic, it caused a tower moment. But what I am feeling is that now that this Divine Masculine has done this, he's regretting it. Again, he had a choice, okay? He had a choice. He had a choice to, stay with the karmic or move towards his Divine Feminine. And obviously, he made the choice to move in with a karmic, okay? So again, this is not going to resonate for all of you, okay? But this is definitely a storyline for somebody. So let me go ahead and pull a couple more cards for maybe another group. Give me another scenario for maybe another group, Spirit. Because again, that's not going to resonate for everyone. One more card, Spirit. One more card. Okay, so like I said, for one group, this Divine Masculine moved with a karmic because he is codependent on this karmic, and didn't even bother to tell this Divine Feminine. Obviously, the Divine Feminine found out, and was not very happy about it. Again, this was something that was done in haste. Okay, he didn't even think about it. He just did it, and it caused a tower moment. And now that he is living with this karmic, he has now realized, through some soul searching, that it was the wrong decision. It was the wrong choice to make. Okay, he was at a crossroads and he made a decision, and now he's not happy with the decision that he made. So now for another group, we do have access denied. Okay, blocking communication. So for another group out there, this divine masculine basically blocked you. Okay, and then we have abuse, and it says emotional, physical, and verbal. So I get the feeling with this card, obviously there was some sort of argument. Okay, and through this argument, there was some emotional and physical, there was some verbal, there was some verbal things that were said. It does also say physical. Maybe this divine masculine was angry and got a bit physical. Okay, and if it's not something that this divine masculine did physically, he just emotionally hurt divine feminine. Okay, and through this argument where there was this emotional abuse or physical abuse or verbal abuse, he then blocked you. Okay, and so now, like I said, because this happened, and again, with the Knight of Swords, this wasn't something that was premeditated. Knight of Swords, this is something that he did in haste. Okay, maybe he was having a really bad day. He was angry. He took it out on divine feminine. Okay, so it caused a tower moment, and because it caused a tower moment, there's obviously strain in your connection. But now some time has passed, and again, he's done some soul searching. He's realized what he has done, and now he's wanting forgiveness. Okay, and wants remorse for the way that he treated you. Okay, again, he had a choice to make. He was at a crossroads, and he made the wrong choice. He did the wrong thing, whether it was moving in with a karmic, or whether it was having an argument and he took it too far. Okay, so either one. So two different groups here. Either way, what he did was not becoming of him. It was not becoming of him, and he should not have done it. But he has done some soul searching, and now he wants forgiveness, and he does feel remorse for the way that he treated you, divine feminine. So that's what I'm seeing. So let me go ahead and put this to the side. And let's go ahead and pull some cards for divine feminine now. So let's go ahead and look at divine feminine side of this. So what's divine feminine's side of this story, Spirit? What is divine feminine's side of this story? Okay, so we do have the Five of Swords coming out. It is in the upright position. The Five of Swords is not a good card. It's a card of cheating to win. It's a card of playing mind games. We have the High Priestess, and she is in reverse. Okay, so again, we have the Five of Swords. We have the High Priestess in reverse. We have the Four of Wands. And we have the Six of Swords in reverse. So what I'm seeing with Divine Feminine is this. You know, again, we talked about Divine Masculine who did something in haste, okay? He wasn't even thinking about what he was doing. He just did it, okay? And so the way Divine Feminine sees it is, you know, in her mind right now, she feels like Divine Masculine was playing mind games with her, okay? Playing mind games with her. And again, this is a card of, you know, there's three people in this card, okay? You can see two people in the background walking away, and then you see the man, you know, holding the swords, who is the winner. But the man here holding these swords, there was obviously a confrontation or a battle, and he won this battle. But the thing about it is he won this battle by cheating. He didn't win through honor, okay? And so then the two people walking away are obviously, you know, the ones who took the loss, okay? So this is basically saying that, you know, Divine Feminine feels like this Divine Masculine, he basically cheated to win this confrontation, okay? And with the two people walking away who took the loss, it's basically saying that, you know, she took a loss in this battle. But here's the thing about this card as well. There's no winners here, okay? There's no winners in this card. Even though the man here, you know, came out ahead in this confrontation, he played mind games and cheated to win. And so because of that, there are no winners. And he knows that, okay? He knows that now, because that's the reason he's wanting forgiveness, and that's the reason why he's, you know, feeling remorse. He knows, because it says, you know, someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. He knows he lost. There's no winners here with the Five of Swords. There's no winners. Nobody won in this, okay? And so, you know, she just feels like, you know, he was playing mind games with her, okay? He was not communicating to her the right things. Basically, he was telling her what he wanted to hear, okay? And I feel like that's more for, you know, the Divine Masculine who moved in with the karmic. For the other group where, there was, a confrontation, some abuse. This divine masculine really hurt this divine feminine. He said some things or did some things, and it really hurt her. And quite frankly, it could also be her that blocked him, because of the abuse that he caused. Okay, so for some, it's he blocked her, but for others, it's she blocked him because of what he did to her. Okay, with the high priestess in reverse, this is telling me that she didn't even see it coming. Okay, because in the upright position, the high priestess is somebody who, her intuition, tells her everything. Okay, the fact that it's in reverse, this is basically telling me that her intuition was off. She didn't even see this coming. All right, she did not see it coming. And so, this is pretty painful for her. With the Four of Wands, she wanted to settle down and be stable with her divine masculine. Okay, and so for the first group where the divine masculine moved in with the karmic and didn't bother to say anything, this card is showing up because she feels like he moved in with the karmic because he just wanted stability, because this is a card of stability, right? For the other group where there was, a confrontation and some abuse, this is basically just saying that, this divine feminine, she was looking forward to having stability with her divine masculine. Okay, but it didn't happen that way because obviously there was this confrontation. So now with the Six of Swords in reverse, this is basically saying that she's no longer at this particular time. At this particular time, she's not wanting to move forward, okay? Because in the upright position, this is moving forward. This is moving on to bigger and better things. When it's in reverse, this is basically saying that not wanting to move on, not wanting to move forward, okay? So this divine feminine is not wanting to move forward because this divine masculine has hurt her deeply. And because he has hurt her deeply, whether it was, a divine masculine who moved in with the karmic, or if it was the divine masculine who verbally abused her, it's like it hurt her so much she didn't see it coming. She really loved him. She wanted stability. Now she's just not wanting to move forward towards him. Okay, so wow. I mean, this is a heavy reading. A few of my readings, maybe last week, we saw a group of twins that are really coming together. It looks like this week we are channeling a group of twins who went through some really heavy stuff, and there's a lot of pain, and there was a lot of confrontation, and this group is basically, this group is at the point where, this divine masculine knows what he's done. He feels bad. And I feel like he's wanting to rectify what he's done. But divine feminine, I feel like she's so hurt that she just doesn't want to move forward. because he hurt her so much. So this is a totally different group, okay? So again, you know, with all of these readings, you know, you have to, you really have to, what is that word? Oh, I can't think of the word, but I mean, you really have to look at the scenario and see if it fits your situation or not. This is, again, specifically for a group that there's some pain. There was some confrontation and there was some pain. So this is divine feminine who's not wanting to move forward, okay? And even though this divine masculine is wanting forgiveness, he does have remorse. He did, you know, he did do some soul searching, okay, because of the tower that he caused, because, you know, he acted in haste. Now he's regretting that. He's regretting that, you know, but, you know, it's a little too late. This divine feminine, she's not having that, because, you know, one thing about divine feminines is divine feminines are very strong, and they know the power of self-love, and it's through that power of self-love that they can distinguish when it's time to, you know, move on for themselves and not move on with their divine masculine. Does that mean that this is going to be this way forever? No, but at this particular current time, I am seeing a bit of a, you know, a stalemate, because this divine feminine is hurt. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and put this to the side. Let me go ahead and pull a few cards for divine masculine and see, you know, what some of his messages are to this divine feminine. So what messages does this divine masculine have for divine feminine? What messages does this divine masculine have for this divine feminine? I'm not surprised, worried, okay? It says, I feel like there's something else. Oh, I cannot see this. So the card is worried. He feels like there is, what is this word? Oh, involved, okay? So his message is, I'm worried. I feel like there's something else involved. Well, yeah, there's definitely something else involved. It's you know, doing some things to your divine feminine that was not becoming of you, and you've hurt her. So you should be worried. Let's pull one more. The font on these are a little difficult to read, and then of course I have bad eyes to begin with. Okay, so we have call, and it says, I've been needing to hear from you. So I feel like with call, you know, this makes sense with this access denied. Like I said earlier, this could actually be divine feminine who blocked him. I feel like, so with call, I feel like, you know, because divine masculine is worried, I feel like he's been trying to call divine feminine and access denied. Access denied. She's not having it. Not right now. She's not having it. And yes, he's done some soul searching. And yes, he wants forgiveness. Yes, he feels remorse. But, you know, when you hurt someone that you love so much, it's devastating. And this particular divine feminine is so hurt that she's just basically, she's blocked all communication. She's blocked him, you know, again with this Six of Swords. She's not wanting to move forward with him at this time. Okay, so, you know, he's wanting her to know that, you know, he's worried and he's, you know, wanting, you know, to communicate with her. But she's not having it. She's not having it. Not right now. Okay. So, let's see. Let's pull some future energies and see. Let's see if this situation. Let's see if this situation will change. And you know, I'm not going to use this one. Let me use this. Let's see if this situation will change. So Spirit, for this divine masculine and divine feminine, will this situation change for future energies? Will this change? Will this situation change future energies? What can you tell me, Spirit? What can you tell me? Okay, so, wow, we have the Queen of Wands and we have the King and the Queen of Wands here, okay? Interesting. All right, so the first card that we have is the Nine of Swords, and it is in reverse. Okay, so I feel like, so for future energies, how will this turn out? With the Nine of Swords, this is an indication that, you know, where, you know, we already saw worried, you know, we already saw worried with divine masculine, okay? And this is a card of worry, anxiety, and stress. It's showing up in reverse. So, you know, in the near future, I do feel like this will simmer down. It's not going to go away completely, okay, because it is still showing up. But it will, you know, the worrying and the anxiety and the stress, it will simmer down, okay? It will simmer down. with the Eight of Pentacles here, is basically saying that some work really needs to be done. Some work needs to be done in this connection. Okay. Unfortunately, we do have the Empress here, and it is in reverse. And when you see the Empress in reverse, this does indicate that, you know, that there will still be some strife. Okay, there will still be some strife in this connection. Okay, now, will it simmer down? Yes. Will work need to be done? Yes. But the strife is still going to be there. Okay. The reason why they will try to, you know, try to work this out, even with the strife and even with, you know, calming down a bit. The reason why they will try to work this out is because at the end of the day, this divine masculine and divine feminine, they have passion for each other, okay? And also wands are about action. So the fact that, you know, they're showing up as the pair, this is basically telling me that, you know, it's the passion that they both have for each other that's basically going to want them to be able to work at it, okay? But the Eight of Pentacles is about, yeah, working at something, but it's also about working at something and working at it hard enough to try to perfect it, okay? So just because they're going to work at it doesn't mean that it's going to be perfected, okay? So, you know, the reason why it's not going to be perfected is because the strife in the connection is still there, okay? Because there was a lot of hurt here, all right? But it's their passion, and, you know, it's the passion that they both have for each other, and it's, you know, wanting to continue taking action to try to work at this. That is going to, you know, the action is that they are going to try to work at it, but it's not going to be perfected, okay, because the strife is still there. All right, so we do have the Four of Pentacles here. It is in reverse, okay? So in the upright position, you know, this is about, you know, holding on. When you know, turn it over, it is about letting go. So I do feel like the letting go has to do with letting go of, you know, the hurt. So I feel like what it is they're going to work on is letting go of this hurt and what divine masculine did to divine feminine, okay? I feel like divine feminine is going to try to, she's not going to hold on to it, okay? We already see that with, you know, the nine of swords in reverse, okay? Because again, in the upright, this is worry, anxiety, and all of that. The fact that it's in reverse is basically saying that, you know, that is subsiding, okay? All that sleepless nights and hurt, you know, in future energies, this is going to simmer down, all right? And she is going to try to let go of that hurt, okay? Right now, as we can see, she's not, okay? She's not. But in the future, she is going to be willing to work at it. And she's going to work on trying to let this go. But there is still, you know, there is still that strife between them, okay? There is still, with the Empress in reverse, there's still that strife. So basically what this is saying is that the passion that they have for each other is basically leading Divine Feminine to trying to let go, laying down, you know, the sleepless nights and the anxieties of what happened, and working on forgiveness. I feel like she's gonna try to work on the forgiveness, okay? Because right now, currently, Divine Masculine does want forgiveness, and he does want to move forward, which she's not willing to do right now, okay? And he does feel remorse for the hurt that he caused her, okay? But in the future, like I said, the passion that they have is going to allow her to let that hurt go and work on forgiving, okay? But the strife is not completely gone. The strife is still there. So it's a work in progress, okay? With the Eight of Pentacles, it's a work in progress. It's gonna be a work in progress. They're gonna give it a go. They're gonna try, okay? So, you know, it's not all lost, but right now, Divine Feminine needs time to herself. She needs time to herself to heal and to try to, you know, get over what has happened. So, anyways, that is what I have for you guys. I love you all. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information is in the description box. And again, think about what I said about the lives. I'd like to do a lot more, but I need your help for that. So, you know, let me know, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.